podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the Boxing Voice.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for a fourth edition of TBV. We are working, man. We got some big news from Golden Boy, and it seems like they finalized a welterweight showdown, or should I say a welterweight WBA Gold Title defense for none other than Vergil Ortiz Jr. Vergil Ortiz is a Texas native and a welterweight on the rise. And looks like he's going to be taking on Samuel Vargas. We all know Samuel Vargas, obviously, for being in the ring with guys like Danny Garcia and others. But it's a test for Vergil. Vergil's still pretty much an infant in his career. You know, he's got a WBA gold, but I'm pretty sure, you know, there's no mandatories on that. And there's a bunch of WBA champions listed in front of him. He's number 22 on BoxRec in the world, and remember, BoxRec is a star rating, so it depends on how big your events. But that puts him in a pretty good position and company amongst others. It has him not too far from some of the really big names in the division. Let me just crop this down a bit. So we're talking guys like he's at number 21, or rather 22. So Josecito's right there. Anthony Juice Young, Sebastian Formella, undefeated guy. He took out, you know, Thalani Minj. You got, I don't know who this Japanese dude is, but you got Jamal James there, Alexander Busbutin. You got Thomas Delorme. You got Aegis Velasquez, Crab and Lobster. You got Maurice Hooker, who made his move to 147. You got Sergey Lipinets, Amir Khan, Quadratulo Abdulbakorov, David Evanesian. So Vergil at 22 is not in bad company. Not in bad company at all. And, you know, a guy like Samuel Vargas, where is he at? How far is he? I don't see him on the first. Wow, I don't see him on the first 50 names unless I missed him here. Let's just click on Vergil, see if we can find him a lot easier. Now, they don't have him. They don't have the fight listed just of yet. So let me pull up Samuel's BoxRec and come back to you. But we'll see. For Vargas, it's a damn good fight. I believe he started his career in 2016 was the debut for Ortiz. So this is a good fight. You know, they're stepping him up nicely. He faced Roberto Ortiz, good name. He faced Mauricio Herrera, good name. Antonio Roscoe. Best name in terms of a guy on his level, you know, active, you know, not really old. Brad Solomon, another good, decent win. Good to see Brad back as well. But they did get Brad Solomon off of like a year layoff. But Golden Boy at least, you know, giving Solomon a second opportunity. He'll be taking on another Golden Boy fighter here in the coming days. But Solomon is a good win for Ortiz. And I think that Samuel Vargas is that. That's the next step. because you don't want to rush Ortiz. Right now, Vergil is 21 years old. And like we spoke of, there's some big fish, or rather sharks in that division. Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence Jr., Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter. Those 4 names are still very dominant names. Garcia has definitely proven that if Vergil can't prove to knock out, take care of a guy like Samuel Vargas, well, then he might not be ready for Garcia. Garcia knocks out the Brandon Rios of the world and the Granados of the world, so you really got to come correct. That top half of the welterweight division is definitely a experienced top half. So Vergil, in order to make his way up there, definitely has to take on a guy like Samuel Vargas and defeat him. Now, Samuel was ranked 62 on BoxRec. 62 on BoxRec. But he has a lot of international experience. He's fought in Canada. He's fought in America. He's fought in the UK. He's fought guys like Khan and Collazo and Danny Garcia and Ali Funeka. He's really gotten down and dirty. He's even fought in Earl Spence. So this is a good name. He's got 5 losses, and in his last 5, he's 2-2 with 1 draw. So they're definitely getting him at the right time. But I'm hoping that Vergil can, Samuel can put up some sort of test to give us a couple of answers on Vergil Ortiz and see exactly where he's at in his career. Now, this fight was just announced by Golden Boy today, and it's a pretty decent scrap. He's going to headline, he being Ortiz, and he's 15-0 with 15 KOs. He'll be making the first defense of his WBA Gold Welterweight title against Samuel Vargas, who's 31-5 with 2 draws and 14 KOs in a 12-round fight. So while that WBA may not have any mandatories or isn't a full-blown title, they're definitely fighting 12-round championship fights for that belt. Now, on the undercard, Pablo Cesar, Cano, coming off of that Linares win, is coming back, and he's going to be taking on Hovhannisyan. And Rashidi Ellis is also going to be on the card. And Seniesa, Superbad, Estrada also on the card. So the event is taking place Saturday, March 28th at the Fabulous Forum in Inglewood, California, and it will be streamed exclusively on Dazn. I think all around it's a pretty good card. You got Vergil and Samuel Vargas headlining, and then you got, Art Hovhannisyan on the main event, on the co-main event. You got Rashidi Ellis, you got Seniesa, Superbad. So all good names for this card, and a good fight for the young welterweight in Vergil Ortiz to continue to, earn his stripes and make his name in the boxing game. I'm going to go ahead and open up these phone lines. If you guys are interested, you want to give any calls, you can do that. If not, this was just a quick little report announcement. It's a fight that is official. It is happening. Its press releases have been sent out, and the venue is booked.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right, Steve, Chicago, what's up, brother?
Yeah, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, man, you got to be, hey, man, the sport of boxing is looking good with these young guys. You got Ortiz, you got Ryan, you got Tank, Teofimo, Haney, just the list goes on and on. You got Boots Ennis. I mean, the sport is looking good, man. I'm really excited with these guys. But, hey, man, I wanted to tell you something about Ryan. I didn't catch your show, though, earlier. I'm at the gym, and, they be having the TVs all over. They put Ryan on national news, and the headline was, Garcia retains title with a first-round knockout. But, a guy like Ryan, man, if he keeps winning, they're going to hype him up big time. Just because how...
Totally agree.
You know, the way his look, he got that model look. So the media, man, they're gonna jump all over him if he keeps winning, man. That guy, he could be a superstar. But I'm with you with him training with Canelo camp, man. That guy's got. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him, man. I really do. But I know hardcores don't like him, but I think they're sleeping on him. We'll see.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. We gotta see what pans out. You know, I'm thinking about doing another one of those shows on Ryan. You know, he had some very interesting things to say. I was kind of waiting for Mike to wake up so we could go a little bit back and forth there because, you know, it's interesting. But I'm gonna stick to the script, stick to the topic. If you want to call in, you know the number 14255695241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Once again, this was just an announcement show. Let you know that Ortiz is back in action. What Golden Boy is considering one of the most dominant rising forces in the welterweight division is going to be making his ring return. Vergil Ortiz with 15 wins and 15 KOs will defend his WBA Gold Welterweight title against Samuel Vargas out of Canada in a good fight, in a good barometer fight, good test fight, good fight to see where Ortiz is at. Vargas, a tough veteran, only been stopped twice, both by elite level fighters like Earl and Danny. The rest of the people did not stop him. I mean, Samuel even fought Vargas. Samuel is Vargas. Samuel even fought Khan, and that went to decision. You know, he fought Luis Collazo. That went to decision. Ali Fonseca, that went to decision. You know what I mean? So only Danny and Earl put this guy out. So Ortiz has a statement to make. You know, if he knocks out Samuel, he's telling you, look, I belong with the top because the top did it and so did I. If he doesn't, I don't know. We'll have to assess him and reassess him. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, quick report show: Vergil Ortiz versus Samuel Vargas. Good Golden Boy welterweight scrap live on Dazn. If you don't have Dazn, remember you can always use our link in the description to get it, and you'll be giving us a little kickback. It'll cost you nothing. They won't add any extra money to your card or anything like that. You'll just be supporting your favorite podcast. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the way in, out, future, present, past. Doesn't matter. Helps with the visibility of the show. Helps us grow. Helps us continue to get those big name interviews. Speaking of, we had a big interview with Herman Salcido, the trainer of Luis Ortiz, giving us his thoughts on the possible Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz. And this is our fourth show of the day. After that, we talked about Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin. Then we even did an immediate reaction on Ryan Garcia's very explosive KO. So you can catch all those shows right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, or go to our website at theboxingvoice.com. You can find us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere that podcasts are hosted. Nest GTO, Instagram, Twitter. Next one.